All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Happy Friday. We are hopefully going to complete our final for Cunard. So earn your free cruise. Um, as you may have known or may know, Cunard is different than Princess. Princess, you get to go in and choose your cruise. Cunard will send out a couple emails throughout the year and say, hey, this is a cruise that is open to you. It's, October 15th for 5 days. If you want it, contact us today, and then it's sold out in 45 minutes. So be aware, put that as, put Cunard as, one of your favorite messages or whatever, so you don't miss out. But yeah, so that's how they handle it. As we know, that's Cunard is the higher end one. And so yeah, so just keep track of that. So we'll go into our training. Hopefully everybody has, I know we were talking last week that some people have different ones or don't have. So currently I show I need one required, one elective, and our final. Does everybody have that?
Yes.
Okay. I think
I have two required, two electives, and one final.
okay. Yeah, so you'll need to catch up. Uh
Okay.
hopefully and when we get to the final, I don't know if you'll be able to take that until you get those other two done. So go back and look at the fast ones, the 15-minute ones or 10-minute ones. But sometimes, as you see, sometimes the 10-minute ones or 15-minute ones end up being 45. So, but at least we will be recording it. So when we do get to the final, we'll be able to help you, or it'll be on there for you. So, all right. So we'll go ahead and start with the required. Again, I need to make sure everybody has one or both of these. So,
I have the Queen Anne and the Cunard Queen Elizabeth.
okay. Does everybody have the Queen Elizabeth?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll do that for our one. And who was it that Latanya? You probably have more listed, right?
I actually have those two, and then I have Cunard White Star Service. I think we did that last time.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I just got to go back through YouTube to look at the
Yeah.
video that you recorded and redo that one.
Okay, perfect. So, all right. So we'll start here on the Timeless Voyages Queen Elizabeth. Learn all about what Queen Elizabeth has to offer. Before we start, everybody ready? Again, thank you for joining me. Congratulations. And hopefully you will get your final today and get your free cruise. So hold on one sec. Okay. Hey there, no worries, but I know Joanne had asked first, so I sent her a message. So as soon as I hear back from her, I'll let you know. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this party started. What was another one that oh, New Orleans. We're gonna do New Orleans next month. It's been, I think, over a year that we did that. And they have fam trips coming up for summer and winter. So I had that added to next month. We went I think in October this past year, and it's absolutely amazing. I don't know if you want to go to New Orleans, but the fam options that you get are amazing. We went to one restaurant that we got $120 worth of food for like 20 bucks. So so that was really nice. Different you could go here for a free cocktail, here for a free dessert. discounts on some of the what do you call it? The excursions, hotels, etc. So definitely check that out if you haven't done the New Orleans one. Join us for that because it's exciting and interesting. All right. So, what better place to make a grand entrance? Look again how beautiful these ships are. So, from the moment your clients step on board, Queen Elizabeth's grand lobby is sure to make a lasting impression. Focal point, did you have something? Okay, sorry. Focal point of this timeless ship buzzes with activity throughout every voyage, and with a stunning Art Deco chandelier, grand staircase, fine furnishing, and a 2-deck high David Lindley parquetry piece featuring 19 different types of wood. This space blends the classic with the contemporary in one-of-a-kind style. All right. So I don't know if it just picks up different pictures as we go or whatever. Okay.
I was curious what results were.
Which one are we doing? Which one are we on? I'm just getting in.
We're doing the Queen Elizabeth required.
Let him stay on now.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, it's muted. So Queen Elizabeth required. All right, the statistics, it entered service in 2010. Last refit was February 2025. They are registered in Bermuda, 2,081 guests and 911 crew. They have 12 decks, 90,900 tonnage, and length is 964 feet, width 106 feet, and then draft 25.9 feet, and it goes 21 knots. Queen Elizabeth, godmother, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Her portrait is on board, was created by Isabel Peachy, who at 31 was the youngest person ever to paint an official portrait of the Queen. Fun facts, Queen Elizabeth features 12 guest decks and towers about 56 meters above the waterline, almost equal to the height of a 21-story building. Ship has 3 anchors, 2 are in use and 1 is carried as a spare. 327 bottles of champagne, 297 bottles of red wine, and 327 of white wine are consumed on Queen Elizabeth each day, along with 303 gallons of fruit juice, almost 12,941 pounds of smoked salmon, 34,870 pounds of breakfast cereal, and 121,137 pounds of scrambled eggs are eaten on board each year. Annual tea consumption on board Queen Elizabeth would almost fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool. More than 2,615 tea bags are used daily. Additionally, 59,060 pounds of coffee is used each year. Fun facts. Okay. Queen Elizabeth is the second newest ship in the iconic Cunard fleet, named in 2010 by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. Recalling the rich heritage of the first Cunarder to bear the name, her elegance and modern features have made her a firm favorite with her guests. While designed in the same form as her kindred sister, Queen Victoria, unique spaces on board give her a distinct personality all her own. So you have the legacy. Queen Elizabeth's design pays tribute to the Art Deco tradition that the original RMS Queen Elizabeth carried before her. Guests can take a nostalgic trip to the past in the Cunardia Museum. Ship's bells from both QE2 and the first Queen Elizabeth adorn the Commodore Club, and on games deck 3 coins are displayed, signifying the launch of all 3 Queen Elizabeths, 1938, 1967, and 2010. You have Cafe Corinthia. Whether guests are in the mood for a freshly brewed coffee, a decadent pastry, perhaps some Italian antipasti, Cafe Corinthia has something to satisfy every craving. This Art Deco Style Space is a lovely spot to come on board for a little refreshment and perhaps a card game or two. Your clients will savor the rich flavors of freshly baked pastries and artisanal sandwiches made with the finest ingredients and expertly prepared by talented chefs. Platters of char-grilled vegetables, seafood, and antipasti are among their choices if they feel like sharing some nibbles with their travel companions. You have the Yacht Club. At this, party atmosphere is accompanied by nautical decor touches and hints at Cunard history, details for guests to admire at any time. While not unique to Queen Elizabeth, guests may well find that the Yacht Club becomes one of their favorite destinations on board, as many choose to end the night here after dinner each day. It's here where live music and a resident DJ keep their tunes pumping out, from well-known classics to the latest chart toppers and, of course, special guests or special requests. Game decks. Okay, so lots to do. Deck 11, guests will find a host of fun activities to try their hand at. Among the choices are bowls, croquet, quoits, and paddle tennis. They can even practice their swing in the golf nets or get a few steps ahead in a round of giant chess or shuffleboard. Whether playing just for fun or testing their skills in a tournament, the Games Deck is a great place for your clients to come in if they like to meet some like-minded new friends amid stunning ocean views. And then you have the Garden Lounge. Reminiscent of the Mediterranean olive groves and the conservatories of Kew Gardens, the Garden Lounge is a beautiful, serene place to spend an hour or two. This calm, airy space has been uplifted with new carpet, new soft furnishings, and new furniture. And then a little info here. The Garden Lounge open throughout the day and into the evening. The Garden Lounge offers a place to get lost in a book, play some card games, or just take in some live music courtesy of the resident musicians. So Queen Elizabeth was reimagined in February 2025. Queen Elizabeth unveiled refreshed interiors, upgraded amenities after emerging from a 3-week transformation at Seatrium's Admiralty Yard, in Singapore, and ahead of her debut Alaska season from Seattle, and a first ever Caribbean program from Miami. So here it was in dry dock where they were working on it and refinishing it. So very nice. With her new home ports, Seattle and Miami, Queen Elizabeth is set to become a familiar face along the shores of the Caribbean and North America. As such, it is only fitting that she should be equipped to celebrate these extraordinary destinations. Double sunbeds in the Grills Terrace, a splash of color in much-loved venues like the Queen's Room and Commodore Club. Plus, your clients will find our popular wellness cafe at the Pavilion. From the new menus inspired by the region to more opportunities to get comfortable on deck and take in the views. Queen Elizabeth has undergone a refresh design to do just that. All right, so you have the Commodore Club. So this one is known for its famous views out to the sea, inviting atmosphere, not to mention the stellar martini menu. The Commodore Club is a favorite on all 4 queens. On Queen Elizabeth, the space has seen the addition of striking accessories and comfy seating, as well as a vibrant design uplift, ensuring the views inside are fabulous too. You have the Queen's Room. Refreshed with stylish splash of color, the Queen's Room offers guests countless moments to be swept away with its sweeping floor, double-height ceilings, and glittering chandeliers. Whether sipping afternoon tea against the tones of a string quartet, brushing up on their dancing skills with an expert-led lesson, or stepping out for a night of celebration during a distinctive gala evening, your clients will find themselves returning time and time again to this space on Queen Elizabeth. You have the Wellness Cafe. Introduced our vibrant Wellness Cafe on board Queen Elizabeth. Guests can fuel up with fresh flavors at this casual on-deck bar and eatery, from antioxidant-rich smoothies and juices to hearty salads, grain bowls, and lighter snacks. With numerous seasonal produce front and center, here it's easy to maintain wellness even at sea. You have upper deck pools. Along with the addition of the Wellness Cafe, the pavilion has had a pool uplift and has been upgraded with new furniture. With dual levels and open plan layout, it's the perfect place for your clients to watch the sunrise and set, have a romantic meal in the sea air, or soak in the whirlpool, watching newly discovered ports slip by. Hey there, I'm on a training. Can I call you back? Bye. All right, click here to see the Lido pool. So here is with its new and energetic feel designed to celebrate the sun-kissed Caribbean. We're bringing an upbeat pool club experience to the aft deck. At the Lido Pool Club, guests will find new canopies for a little shade, should they need it, whirlpools and generous bar menu that highlights local rum and tequila. And with all this to enjoy, your clients may find themselves drawn here day after day to enjoy the warm weather and postcard perfect scenery. And then there's the pavilion. Okay, and then the grills experience. This exclusive grills, lounge, and terrace has been given a fresh design refresh. If your clients are sailing as Princess or Queen's Grill guests, they can meet fellow Grills guests over a glass of champagne in the lounge, or they can settle in for a few hours on private deck space in the terrace, gazing out at sparkling Alaskan glaciers or basking beneath the warm Caribbean sun on one of the new double sunbeds. These spaces are theirs to enjoy however they wish to go on their journey. The grill suites have been finished and their spacious and stylish surroundings renewed and refreshed. So bright colors for them. All right, accommodations. So the staterooms and suites and on the Queen Elizabeth. So guests are welcome to a world of refined elegance on Queen Elizabeth, where every suite and stateroom is a sanctuary they can call their own on board. Shoes off, robe on, tea poured. It's their space to escape to whenever they feel like it. So these are the different accommodations. So again, this is probably where we get our hard questions, right? So accommodations. Queen Elizabeth's accommodations, whether the guests want an inside, an ocean view stateroom, or a sumptuous suite, Queen Elizabeth has every type of accommodation to make their voyage comfortable. Rooms are beautifully decorated with fine prints on the walls, soft colors on the sofas. 71% of staterooms have private balconies, giving guests opportunity to enjoy sea breezes. Slide the button for more. Britannia, where luxury meets comfort in the perfect harmony. Whether your clients choose an inside ocean view or balcony stateroom, they'll find plenty of space and well thought out additions. Click for more information. So you have the Britannia balcony. Oops, sorry. Guests will drink in the sparkling ocean views from their own private outdoor space in one of our Britannia balcony staterooms. They'll find a private balcony with comfortable seating, a lounge area with sofa and other thoughtful features and luxurious amenities, all organized by their dedicated steward. You have the Ocean View Single. So positioned to offer sea views, our Ocean View staterooms provide a private enclave from which to watch the world go by. Perfectly framed views are the backdrop to thoughtful features and luxurious amenities. Our spacious single ocean view staterooms feature a comfortable Cunard single bed and lounge area with seating. And see the resources tab above to view a list of all the stateroom amenities. All right, so here deluxe inside, standard inside, the single, we did that, and Britannia inside single. The staterooms from parties to 1 to 2 families of 4 guests will find a very spacious Variety of spacious Britannia staterooms on board to make their voyage as comfortable as possible, and guests will enjoy a reserved table in the Britannia restaurant. Okay, did I hit them all? I think so. Obstructed, did I do the obstructed room? The single ocean view with a variety of locations, ocean view. And then the obstructed view, staterooms provide a private enclave where which to the world go by depending on location. Views through the window may be obstructed by a lifeboat or some other maritime equipment. And our spacious ocean view staterooms feature a comfortable Cunard or bed configurable to a king size or 2 singles. All right, now the club. Britannia Club balcony. Your clients will take advantage of the prime ocean views from their own private outdoor space in one of our Britannia Club balcony staterooms. They'll also enjoy elevated features such as priority embarkation and disembarkation, complimentary spring water, and specialty tea and coffee making facilities. Each evening, guests will dine whenever they choose at a table reserved just for them in the Britannia Club restaurant. The Princess Grill Suite with more space, 300 to 513 square feet, spacious balcony, early embarkation, a table reserved just for them in the Princess Grill restaurant. And your clients will find that Cunard Princess Grill Suites offer them something every extra special when it comes to accommodations at the sea. And then Queen's Grill Suite, ultimate in luxury accommodations. These expansive suites offer guests a private residence at sea. They will enjoy complimentary bar stocked with drinks of their choice, fresh flowers, and canapes served daily in their suite. Butler service is included. So here you have your grand suites positioned in prime locations for unparalleled views, ocean views. These suites are some of the most expansive on board, almost 1,440 square feet wraparound balcony. Separate living areas, bedrooms offer a grand scale of ocean living. Guests will also enjoy the expensive marble bathroom complete with a bathtub and walk-in shower, twin dressing rooms, and an in-suite pantry, discreetly managed by their butler. Okay. The wraparound balcony, very nice, big, whole apartment, right? All right, Queen's Grill Suites. So you have the master suites offering convenient midship location as well as space. This has 896 square feet in which to entertain new friends and complete with drinks and canapes. So there's the room, dining room area, sitting room, the bathroom with a nice tub looking out the window. So very, very roomy there. All right. Who's ready to go? All right, foodies. So where every meal is an occasion to savor, all guests accommodated in Britannia staterooms dine in the elegant 2-tiered Britannia restaurant. Guests may choose from our standard set times of early or late dining. Okay. This is the Britannia guest rooms, right? Eat early or late dining or enjoy the freedom to dine at their convenience with open dining where they can make dinner reservations at any time that suits them. The Britannia Club guests dine in a more intimate setting at any time between 6:30 and 9, okay, at a reserved table throughout their voyage. So the Britannia Club can only choose between the 6:30 and 9 and have their same table. And then a whole new level of dining indulgence. Guests in Princess Grill and Queen's Grill have table reserved in their respective exclusive restaurant for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, allowing them to experience the finest at dining at sea. Dining al fresco in the intimate courtyard restaurant is warmer. In warmer climates is another option open to our grill suite guests. So you have Britannia restaurant. Our main restaurant invites guests to dine on a range of dishes in effortless style and comfort. The club intimate exclusive dining venue for Britannia Club guests. The Princess Grill, imaginative cooking, flawless service, create a dining experience fit for real royalty. All right, and Queen's Grill, pinnacle of fine dining at sea, exclusively for guests staying in the Queen's Grill suites. Okay. Alternative dining, you have exquisite steaks and seafood. So steaks and seafood, this is in the veranda, the steakhouse, steaks and seafood of the highest caliber. Do your clients crave an exquisite steak seared to perfection, or perhaps a taste of the ocean? Whether they're in the mood for surf and turf or just somewhere extra special to dine out on board, Steakhouse at the Veranda offers just the place. With a menu that celebrates the finest steaks and seafood throughout the world today, dining at Steakhouse at the Veranda is sure to be a culinary highlight of their voyage. So they can have dinner, lunch, and drinks. Perfect for special occasions, the exceptional menu features USDA Prime certified cuts, superb seafood, celebrating the best of land and sea. Buttery, soft Wagyu, flavorful black Angus beef, a fruit de mer platter laden with lobster, Scottish langoustines, and Atlantic crab. Whether it's surf or turf, your client's experience at the Steakhouse at the Veranda is set to be a vacation highlight. Then you have lunch. Lunch times at the Steakhouse at the Veranda are a relaxed occasion and informal dress code. Guests can expect favorites like delicately grilled lemon sole, the signature Cunard burger served perfectly dressed in bone marrow, mayonnaise, gluten-free and vegetarian dishes are available, including a veggie burger. And then you have the drinks. The bar at Steakhouse at Veranda showcases ingredients hailing from either side of the Atlantic. Your clients will find a generous list of drinks to complement their meals, including cocktails inspired by New York and London, a nod to Cunard's iconic transatlantic crossing. And beers at the Steakhouse Veranda, generous list of drinks include a wide variety of British and other beers from around the world. All right, and then you have specialty themed dinners. Dinner at the Lido. Unique culinary experiences inspired by the destinations are ship sales too. Light and fragrant Thai noodles, perfectly spiced Indian curries, hearty pasta dishes like an Indian or Italian nonna would make. Guests are invited to embark on a new culinary journey every day, discovering the unique flavors that are enjoyed in port throughout the world. Taking inspiration from the destinations in which our ships sail, our chefs have curated 6 extraordinary dining experiences, with 4 experiences showcased on board the Queen Elizabeth. Encourage your clients to set aside an evening to sample some extra special regional cuisine. So you have bamboo. Guests can let bold, intense Asian flavors delight their taste buds at Bamboo, where sizzling woks work to strike the right balance of spices. Malaysian, Indonesian, Chinese, Thai, they'll be treated to the signature flavors of Asia at Bamboo, where traditional ingredients are reimagined and balanced with European influences. La Piazza. Your clients will find dishes inspired by the classic flavors of Italy. Here, sun-kissed tomatoes, fragrant basil complement tasty pasta dishes, and the strings of mozzarella cheese dangle unapologetically from slices of pizza. And every bite pays homage to Italy's proud culinary traditions. Coriander. Guests may choose from a list of perfectly simmered curries paired with fragrant rice, pillow soft breads, and a host of other dishes inspired by India's coast and countryside. Wonderfully diverse, Coriander's menu showcases an inspired selection of authentic Indian dishes, each one prepared to time-honored recipes. And then the Frontier, boasting seafood plucked from the depths of glacial fjords, lean meat, succulent berries. Frontier celebrates the signature flavors of the last frontier. Sourced from regional suppliers who live and breathe the Great Land Frontier is featured exclusively on our Alaska voyages on board the Queen Elizabeth. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. They have the menus here so you can kind of look through. So right here, prawns, lamb, chicken, vegetable mahi, Italian, sea bass, scallops and shrimp, chicken parmesan, specialty pasta, and then the bamboo, chicken, cod, crispy chili beef, lotus root and tofu, and then prawn. All right, quick bites and buffets. So the Lido, there's an extensive breakfast and lunch buffet service where guests can choose among croissants, brioche, assorted Danish pastries, full cooked breakfast with a chilled juice of their choice to kickstart the day. For lunch, the Lido offers comprehensive selection of British and continental favorites, including a carving station, soups, salad bars, pasta dishes, pizzas, and more. And then Posh Pub Grub. The Golden Lion Club, British traditional favorites. Golden Lion Pub is a Cunard signature. Guests can choose from a wide selection of beer, cider, wine. Complement the delicious pub-style menus in a comfortable traditional setting. Lunchtime fare of traditional pub food is always available, whether it is a fish and chips, cottage pie, or a Ploffman's lounge for cheese lovers. All right. And the time is yours. Click on the buttons below to see some of the great activities and entertainment that Queen Elizabeth has to offer. So you have wellness and beauty. So on board our spa, Mariel, wellness and beauty offers calming sanctuary to escape the stresses and strains of everyday life with experiences that revive, refresh, and transform. From the soft and relaxing to the stimulating and energizing, time spent at our Marcel Spa is sure to leave your clients feeling uplifted and renewed. In the Aquatherapy Center, a social relaxation area within the spa, guests will find therapy pools, thermal suites, along with saunas and jacuzzis. You have Keep Active. Those who are into keeping fit can make use of the complimentary gym facilities and the range of exercise classes available. In warm weather, Deck 9 is the place to be with a choice of 2 inviting swimming pools, the Pavilion and the Lido, as well as 4 whirlpools. Deck 3 allows runners or walkers to do a complete circle of the ship on the promenade deck while taking in the view. Unwind, a traditional 2-deck Royal Arcade offers famous brands and chic designer boutiques. Guests can browse creations from fashion houses such as Chanel, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton, or indulge in the exquisite craftsmanship of fine jewelry brands like Clogo. They'll also discover a treasure trove of exclusive Cunard merchandise on board, from stylish apparel and accessories to collectibles and limited edition artworks. Cunard's signature collection offers a range of unique items that capture the spirit of iconic travel. Your clients will indulge in the ultimate retail therapy experiences on board, all at tax and duty-free prices. Ship's library with 6,000 titles available is a book lover's paradise. The Cunard Insights Enrichment Program brings writers, actors, filmmakers, journalists, and politicians, explorers, scientists, historians, and even the occasional astronaut on board to inspire guests with lectures and stories. And then you have the Fine Art Gallery, Clarendon. Displaying works of art for purchase, this gallery specializes in British and international contemporary painting and sculpture. Guests can also gaze at photos of the famous faces that have traveled with Cunard in the Cunarders Gallery. Drinks anyone? Live music from the resident pianist. The Commodore Club with sweeping ocean views is ideal for guests who fancy a relaxing drink or wish to take part in a master class in martini mixology. Gin and Fizz, also known as Midship Bar, located just off the grand lobby, enables guests to people watch while savoring pre-dinner cocktails. Complimentary children program. So you have the kids zone, the teen zone, the play zone. They give parents peace of mind knowing that their children aged 2 to 17 will be having a great deal of fun while giving parents some well-deserved me time. A night nursery zone is also available in the evening for children from 6 months to 23 months. Okay, so you got that higher ages for that. Royal Court. Guests will enter the Royal Court Theater, find themselves captivated by the glamorous atmosphere akin to fine European theaters. The setting is one of rich red velvets and gold trimming. Boxes are available to hire should your clients wish to secure their own private seating area. Complete with champagne and petite fours served before the show begins. This grand venue sets a stage for unforgettable performances that rival the best of Broadway, from lavish musical productions to guest speakers and talented musicians. There is something for everyone to enjoy. The company can accommodate up to 850 guests. And then Feeling Lucky, the elegant Empire Casino allows guests to try their luck on roulette wheel, play the slots, or blackjack. Complimentary gaming lessons allow guests new to casino gaming to take part. All right, destination overview. So from the icy wilderness of Alaska to the sun-drenched shores of the Caribbean, Queen Elizabeth offers a diverse array of destinations that will inspire and delight travelers of all interests. All right, and here is the one. All right. Then you have the Panama Canal. Alaska's icy glaciers give way to the beaches and boutique-lined boulevards in Aruba on port-rich voyage that will take guests on a full transit through the canal. Guests sail between Seattle and Miami with opportunities to combine full itineraries in each destination to create a truly spectacular voyage. All right, now we have the group program advantages. Most effective way to sell our voyages and most lucrative for you is to take advantage of the Cunard's group program. So group savings, they get 5% off launch fares in group category savings available on all voyages. Easy to earn tour conductor bursts. Use amenity points to reduce the TC requirements by as much as 6. Competitive group amenity offers features double value for reserving grill suites on select amenities. NL1 bookings combined into groups allows you to earn more TCs and offer group amenities to more clients. And then Polar Online Group capabilities. Industry's leading online booking engine allows you to create and manage your groups online, saving you time to market more effectively. You can see your agency groups along with all consortia groups. So accelerated tour conductors for 2026 at Alaska and Panama Canal voyages. Standard tour conductor ratio for 2026 Alaska and Panama voyages is 1 to 14. Groups may also earn TC at the reduced ratio of 224 to 330. Groups will earn an additional tour conductor credit upon reaching 24 lower berth passengers on a group, and another tour conductor credit upon reaching 30 lower berth passengers. Groups with 40 or more lower berth guests receive tour conductor credit at the ratio of 1 to 10. And then group leaders should contact Cunard Group Department between 30 and 14 days prior to sailing if the group has reached 24 or more lower berth guests. Okay, you guys got that? I sure don't. All right, complete air making arrangements can make your client's travel experience enjoyable and virtually effortless. Many travelers are unsure of the logistics of getting to and from their voyage. Here's a couple suggestions to make their embarkation disembarkation easier. Discuss the Cunard, complete air, or private air bookings early. For many clients, customizing their travel is well worth the cost, especially on longer flights. Our White Star luggage service is perfect alternative to guests transporting their own luggage, particularly for those who choose to extend their travels pre or post voyage, and then offer your clients the option of a hotel package. All big packages include accommodations, transfers, luggage, porterage, and the services of a local Cunard representative. Same day late arrival protection. Ensure your clients get to their cruise if flights are delayed or canceled on the day of travel. Same day late arrival protection. Cunard will route your guests to the next port of call if the delay or cancellation occurs on the day of travel. If for a person their cruise arrives late into port or their Cunard transfer is delayed to the airport or they miss the return flight, Cunard will work with the airline to rebook their flights to get them home. This excludes the transatlantic one. All right, and our Travel Advisor Center, one source dedicated portal, contains everything you need to learn about, sell, and book Cunard voyages. Take a look and explore. Click OK. So, of course, you have all this again, the Cunard answers, the user online, brand resources, all the PDFs, all the tools, marketing tools, latest fares, weekly focuses, etc., order brochures, pamphlets, and so on. Okay. All right, test your knowledge. Everybody ready? All right, get going. Okay, no problem. Let me know if you need any help. Make sure you guys switch the credit card over to you guys also. Thank you. All right, lunch is served at the steakhouse at the veranda. That was true, right?
Yeah, they
Yes.
do serve
That's true.
lunch.
All right, which city will Queen Elizabeth home port for her Caribbean? Miami? I think so. Yes, it is Miami. Are you guys getting the same questions?
No.
Okay.
No,
No, not me.
All right, so remember that Miami is for the Caribbean and Seattle, I think, was for Alaska, right? Which exclusive spaces are part of the grill suites? Good. Princess, Queens. What else? Yeah, your questions should come up. Is the grill terrace or grills lounge part of it also? They had only one. Did the terrace? Anybody know? Let's see. Which spaces are exclusive to the grill suites on Queen Elizabeth?
I think it's Queen's Grill, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, this says exclusive to Grills Lounge, Grills Terrace, Grills Courtyard, and staying at the Queen's. I would probably say each. Did I say terrace or no? Yes, Grills Terrace, Grills Lounge. I think all of them. Let's try it. Correct. Which venues are unique to Queen Elizabeth? Are unique to Queen Elizabeth, though. Which venues are unique to Queen Elizabeth? Cunard Ship, Queen Elizabeth. You have the Garden Lounge, the Games Deck, the Golden Lion, Cafe Corinthia, Royal Court Theater, and Commodore Club. So all but the Queen's Room. Oh, here, dining. It says Queen's Room. Or we say all of them? I'll try
But
it.
is the Queen's Room exclusive to the Queen Elizabeth?
I know, this says Cunard Ship, Queen Elizabeth, boasts several unique. And then, yeah, and then underneath it just says dining and entertainment. Commodore Club, Grand Lounge, Golden Lion. Yeah, I'll just take it off and see. Now, it's probably all of them. All right. What are the children's facilities on board named? Guys, remember this one?
Everything except the baby room, of the baby zone.
Okay. Kids, play, teen, and nursery. Correct. Very good. Thank you. Queen Elizabeth transits which historic passage? Panama Canal, right? Which venue is a feature of the dinner at the Lido? All of them?
That's correct. All of the above.
Thank you.
Yep.
Queen Elizabeth was last refreshed. It was 2025, right?
Yes.
January 2025, February. Which games can be played on the games deck?
I think I took a picture.
Should it be everything but bowl? Because they said something about golf and giant chess.
All but bowls?
I do remember them talking about bowls, though.
All of them. Very good. What percentage of Queen Elizabeth staterooms have private balconies?
That one, I think 75.
Incorrect.
Sorry.
That's
Was
okay.
it 71%?
I don't know. Whoever gets it right, it was Karen says 71. So hopefully you guys get that one.
Okay.
But I still pass. Okay, so what other questions did you guys have?
I have one, the Queen Elizabeth transit, which historic passage when she read.
Panama Canal. Any others?
I'm still getting through it.
Which exclusive
Want to get the
spaces are part of the Grill Suites experience? Was it all of them? Princess Grill, Grills Terrace, Grills Lounge,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Queens? Okay.
Yeah.
which on the games that were on the games deck?
All
Did
of
anyone
them.
get them? All of them? No,
Yeah.
that wasn't right. All of them wasn't right.
I thought it was where we had the bowls.
Yeah. It is all of them. I just got it
It
right.
is.
On the venues unique to Queen Elizabeth, it's all of them except for the Queen's Room, is that right? The game deck, the cafe, Commodore Club, and the Garden Lounge.
I think so, because I think the Queen's Room is at the other things. Also.
Do we remember what the children's facility on board was?
All of them but the baby, right?
Baby
Okay.
zone.
Thank you.
Queen Elizabeth transcends into historical patches where she repositioned
Panama Canal.
the canal.
Yeah.
The Grill Suite experience exclusive to the Queen Elizabeth is which ones?
All of them but the Queens.
Okay.
Okay, dinner at the Lido. Is it all of them?
Lido.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Lido is all of them.
Yes. All the above. Okay, good boy. Congratulations, Leah. Okay, how's everyone doing?
Which exclusive space are part of the Grill Suites experience? It
All
was
of it but the Queens? Is that the one? Congratulations, Sandy.
no,
Susan.
no, that's not right. Did I pass? Yeah, I passed. Okay.
Yay. All right, everybody pass? We good? All right. So now we have an elective. It looks like the only elective I have is sales tool. Do you guys all have that?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. It says it's a long one. Well, look at this. It's almost 11 and that was supposed to be 15 minutes, right? That's a pretty kitty. All right. Type my name.
Which one are we doing?
We're doing the elective. There should be only one left. What did I pick on?
Frequently asked questions.
Frequently asked questions.
Okay, thank you. Frequently asked questions. All right. All right, so preparing for Cunard voyage requires knowledge of various aspects of the travel experience. Clients may have inquiries about reservations, voyage preparation, onboard experiences, and post-voyage follow-ups. Anticipating these questions is essential for exceptional service. So this course will address common questions received by customer service team equipping you to handle inquiries effectively. Familiarizing yourself with these responses will establish you as a Cunard expert, enhancing your confidence, reassuring clients that they have chosen the right travel advisor for the Cunard journey. This course is divided into 3 general sections: making a booking, preparation, onboard. So click the tabs below and complete each section to move on. So how do we make a booking, or what questions will we be asked? So what's included in the voyage fare? So all fares include accommodations as reserved, onboard meals, entertainment, White Star service. Fares are per person and based on double occupancy. Voyage only and include government imposed taxes and fees, excluding air and transfers. So it does not include the hotel and dining service charges, travel protection, it's optional and recommended, shore experiences, premium soft and alcoholic drinks, wine experiences, dining in our alternative venues, transfers, gift packages, internet packages, onboard retail and art gallery, casino, spa and salon, facility and treatment, selected classes, tours, activities on board, and air travel. All right, so that's pretty common sense. They don't give you all thrills and frills and stuff included. Is a deposit always required to hold a reservation? Yes. And the percentage depends on the length of the voyage. So for voyages up to 30 nights, you have a deposit of 25%, which must be received within the time frames shown to the right. Okay, pay attention, maybe take a picture because this could be test questions on our final. For voyages 31 nights or longer, a deposit of 20% must be received within the time frame at the right. Deposit is required for all guests, including 3rd and 4th berths traveling on a voyage. So the deposit is required for anybody staying in that cabin. All right. One option extension may be available online only. Here, little guy, I gotta put you down. Ugh. Okay, sorry. He likes to visit me. All right. So again, over here, it shows, for your booking time, full payment, when it's due, etc. Okay, so kind of just pay attention to that. 3 days of booking, 24 hours of booking. So if they're booking this far in advance, it's 3 days of booking. If they're booking within a closer period, 20% within 24 hours, and then short term, they need full payment. All right. What about upgrades? Cunard offers a couple of upgrade paths for your clients. First and foremost is the Cunard upgrade program, which gives guests the option of placing an offer on a higher grade or stateroom or suite. If they're eligible, guidance can be found in the resource tab above up here. They'll be sent an email with instructions on how to access the upgrade website. Once there, they'll simply choose an accommodation upgrade from the list provided, make us an offer of how much they'd be happy to pay to upgrade to that stateroom or suite. Their booking will automatically be updated once we've accepted their offer. So that's kind of nice. Secondly, complimentary upgrades. Once all Cunard upgrade offers are considered and assigned, complimentary upgrades will be reviewed. Complimentary upgrades are based on a variety of factors, most important of which is available space. If your clients are requesting a specific location, such as forward or aft, port or starboard, or a specific deck or stateroom, requesting a complimentary upgrade is not recommended. This option should be offered to clients who are flexible in their berthing requirements, as an upgrade offered is entirely based on availability. Alexa, turn off. All right. Next. Will reserving on a guarantee assure my clients of an upgrade? When reserving on a guaranteed basis, you are assured only that your clients will sail in the category reserved. A guarantee reservation will often not be upgraded. If your clients will not be happy sailing in the reserve category, it is recommended that they are instead reserved into a category that they will enjoy. Cunard makes every effort to upgrade guests when space is available. However, upgrades are not assured regardless of reservation status. And please advise your clients accordingly to avoid disappointment on board. Will my clients get a price break if they disembark at a port other than the final destination? No. Payment must be made in full for the entire voyage, even if your clients arrange to leave the ship early or embark late. Due to local laws, we may be unable to grant certain requests for early disembarkation or late embarkation, and all requests to disembark early or embark late should be addressed with our customer service agents well in advance of sailing. If I call in a check number, will it hold a reservation? No, payment is required in-house, applied to the reservation by the due date designated on the confirmation. Okay. Can Cunard Care travel protection be removed after final payment? Unfortunately, we're unable to remove Cunard Care once final payment is received. Following final payment, Aon Infinity is already administering the program, and you have already taken advantage of the coverage. See the resources tab above for more information. Why are some of my clients directed to purchase the At Ease waiver instead of Cunard Care? Cunard Care is only available to residents of the United States except for the state of New York, and Canada, except for the provinces for Quebec and British Columbia. So instead, we offer our At Ease waiver program for these guests, which offer a cancellation fee waiver as well as baggage protection. All right, so I came across that. We had a group going and somebody lived in New York and they couldn't get the insurance. So just pay attention to that. On occasion, I am unable to locate a promotion through Puller Online. Where do I go with the problem as well as other Puller Online issues? You can contact Cunard Reservations at that phone number for promotional issues, and we will be happy to assist you. If it is more general issue with Puller Online, One Source Help Desk should be called at that number, okay? So reservations to help with promotions, any other issues, call the help desk. If my clients are platinum members in the Princess Captain Circle, will they automatically be platinum members in the Cunard World Club? No. Each program is independent of the others. We do offer VIP discounts, vacation interchange privileges on our sister companies. Any guest who had previously cruised on any of the world's leading cruise lines is entitled to certain past guest savings offered by any of the other major or member cruise lines. So, with Princess, you are automatically like an elite member when you go for your free cruise, and you can transfer like that over to Carnival and to Virgin Voyages. So that's what I think this is saying. So maybe, you know, you can transfer it now over to Cunard, or your status with, you know, it's also goes with like car rentals and hotels and stuff. So check into that. Are name changes allowed on existing reservations? Complete name change represents a cancellation and new reservation. If space is available, we will be happy to accept a new reservation. All cancellations are subject to cancellation fees. Spelling corrections of names on existing voyage only reservations are not subject to change fee. Okay, spelling corrections, only reservations. Okay. I have international clients. Am I able to reserve them through my agency? Only guests within the U.S., including Puerto Rico, Canadian, or Mexican address may be reserved through the North American office. All right. That's good to know, right? Okay. Come on. Do you have wheelchair accessible staterooms, and is there anything I need to do before my clients sail? Yes, and always do it ahead of time. But they must be requested at time of reservation to ensure availability. Contact Cunard Reservations, and our customer service agent will be happy to help provide any specific requirements and details of each wheelchair accessible stateroom. They book early, so always pay attention to that. Do you have wheelchair accessible staterooms, and is there anything I need to do before my client sails to ensure we have sufficient capability to support all our guests at all times? It is important that you tell us at the time of booking if any of your clients require assistance in the unlikely event of an emergency. If they cannot independently get to their muster station, they must pre-register for assistance. This is to ensure we have sufficient crew available. Failure to provide this information could result in them being denied boarding at their own expense. So again, very important, guys. Find out if anybody needs assistance, in traveling, whether they're disabled or they just broke their leg recently or something. But follow up and make sure you put that in their reservation. Onboard need questionnaire. So to comply with the International Maritime Organization's International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, Cunard provides either evacuation chairs or one-to-one assistance for guests who require assistance. Both of these are finite resources, and there is a limit. Once the limit is reached for a voyage, we will be unable to book any more guests who require assistance for that sailing. Guests who require assistance must fill out the onboard needs questionnaire available on My Cunard. So again, very, very important. Are these staterooms and special rates to accommodate solo travelers? Cunard is one of the few cruise lines that do offer single staterooms on all our ships, with the exception of Queen Anne. Dining and a myriad of onboard activities, including single guests, can be sociable, active, or relaxed as they want. Do you arrange shared occupancy for single travelers? No. However, we do offer staterooms on a single occupancy basis as described above. All right. So again, not too bad, right? Seating area, makeup area, etc. All right. While solo travelers do not pay a single supplement if they book a single stateroom, should they book a double occupancy stateroom or suite, they would be subject to the following single supplement. 200% of the double occupancy cruise fare for the following categories. So Queen Anne, Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth, up to 200% of the double occupancy based on the cruise fare for the following categories. Okay. What is the minimum age for children? Unlike many other cruise lines, Cunard accepts children as young as 6 months. We offer a full children's program for use 1 to 17, including a nursery staffed by professional daycare providers. Check requirements prior to the reservation. Transatlantic crossings and world voyages segments 1 year, and other voyages 6 months. Are these fair savings for children? Infants aged between 6 months and 2 years accommodated as a third or fourth guest in the stateroom travel free. Nominal fee may be charged for infants between the age of 6 months to 2 years traveling where transfers, hotel stays, and other air travel are involved, which will be discussed with you at time of booking. So for the cruise itself, they're free, but they may have to pay, for the transfers and the hotel, etc. Why must I always provide the ages of my clients? It's imperative that we know if minors are sailing to ensure proper staffing levels for all programs. In addition, safety, security, regulation, as well as overall enjoyment for all guests dictate that we will be notified of the ages of all minors. On occasion, limits may be imposed on infants, children, and teens permitted to sail. All right, preparation. So when can we expect to receive the travel documents? Pre-cruise communications are sent to the lead guest from 2 months prior to their voyage to the email address listed in the booking. All pre-cruise information is accessible via My Cunard as well. At 30 days before departure, a printed pre-voyage booklet will be mailed to your clients. And this personalized booklet contains important reminders, a voyage checklist, helpful links, and much more. Okay. What documentation is required? Passports are required for all international voyages. Passports should be valid 6 months from the completion date of travel. Guests on a full world voyage should have at least 10 blank pages in their passport. So again, very important here. For closed loop voyages from a U.S. port, U.S. citizens can use a certified copy of a birth certificate and government ID, although passports are highly recommended, again, because if they get off port or at a out of country port and something happens and they need to fly home or an emergency, they cannot if they don't have their passport. Visas, if applicable, guests can check visa requirements on Visa Central Client Portal for Cunard. See resource tab above and by contacting the appropriate consulate. Vaccination, medical requirements, again, see resource tab above. Things always change. And failure to have proper documents may result in denied boarding. So again, check their passports, guys. This is, for all cruise lines, they all have different requirements and stuff. So check them. ETA, ETIS, Electronic Travel Authorization and European Travel Authorization System. Both travel authorization systems and improve border security for visa accept travelers to the UK and European Union nations. ETA required for the visitors for the UK, for the US and Canada starting January 8th, 2025. The ETIS required for visa exempt visitors to European Schengen area starting in spring 2025. See the resources link above for more information. If a visa is required for a certain country and my clients don't plan to spend that day shoreside, is it necessary for them to obtain the visa? Yes, unless advised otherwise, because governmental requirements change periodically. Guests must check with their travel advisor and government authorities for the countries they will visit to determine or verify actual requirements at the time of sailing. Cunard assumes no liability for the guest's failure to do so. If a visa is required and guests do not obtain one, they will be denied boarding. Who should I call for my clients to have questions regarding the visa requirements? Call the appropriate embassy, consulate, or Visa Central. And just so you guys know, like when we went on the MSC cruise, something we couldn't go to one port or whatever, and we all had to go back to one port, and we all had to get off the ship and kind of go through immigration again. So I think that's, what they're talking about, that could happen. And if they don't have it, even though they weren't planning on getting off, we didn't want to get off, but they made us. So again, always, pay attention to the requirements and follow them, because you don't want them getting there and being kicked off and not able to board. If my clients are denied boarding due to improper documentation, will they be refunded for their cruise fare? No, because it is the guest's responsibility to obtain the proper documentation. And again, that's where we come in, guys. Always know and tell them and document it, because they could say, well, my agent didn't tell me that. It's right here. You signed it, maybe on their credit card authorization form or something. If my clients purchase Cunard Care, are they covered for this? No, because failure to obtain the proper documentation is not a covered event. Is there a contact number if my clients have an emergency en route? Yes, they can call the en route desk. All right, can I arrange to have my client's luggage handled to and from the ship? Yes, that's our part of our White Star luggage service. All orders for luggage to be shipped to the vessel must be placed at least 14 days prior to the sailing. Return arrangements can be made in advance or on board. See resources tab for link for White Star luggage service website. Is there a limit to the amount of luggage my clients can bring on board? While there's no limit for the voyage, be advised to check with individual airlines regarding their luggage policies, number of bags, and weight restrictions. Can my clients pre-reserve shore experiences? In their My Cunard, your clients will find current pricing, complete details for every shore experience offered in each of the ports visited. Guests may pre-book and pay 320 days out to 4 days prior. Encourage your clients to book early to avoid any disappointment. And our shore experience is commissionable. No, guest book and pay for them in advance. So again, some of our cruise lines will pay us 10% commission for excursions, but they have to be pre-booked prior to getting on the ship. Can we book the client's activities via and send the client that link? Yes, you can. Francis, but you got to also remember, when you book anything outside of the cruise bookings, if for any reason they're late, if there any reason that something happens, it is their responsibility. That's why if they're on a cruise expedition or cruise excursion and they're late, that's the cruises, they need to get them either on that ship or to the next port. But when you book on a third party, they don't wait for them. So just keep that in mind. You get a lot of people that go and just hire, a taxi on their own and take the day, right? So just be careful, because like I did that once and I'm running to the ship, right? You see that. They won't wait for you because they get fined. All right, guests save 10% by pre-booking. So there are 3 ways to pre-reserve shore experiences. You save 10% versus onboard pricing. So guests can access that's through my Cunard in order to pre-reserve and pay for tours. Guests can contact My Reservations, who can access the guest My Cunard to help pre-reserve and advise how to make payments for shore experiences. And guests can contact their travel advisor, who can access the Guest My Cunard to pre-reserve and take payments for shore excursions. Okay. What are bespoke experiences? Perhaps your clients are looking for something a little out of the ordinary, or traveling as a group and eager to share adventures together on a tailor-made tour. With bespoke experiences, they can see the highlights of their chosen ports in style. As they're driven from place to place with a private driver, they can enhance the experience further by adding a private guide to provide them with history and insight into local cultures of their own language. Our onboard shore experiences team can shape their time ashore to suit their personal requirements, giving them the perfect vacation with minimal stress. They can choose to replicate the itinerary of one of our existing popular shore experiences, or work with the onboard team to create their own unique itinerary. Guests simply visit My Cunard after booking their cruise to browse and book their bespoke experience options using their booking reference name and date of birth to log in. Once they're on board, they will visit the Shore Experiences team to customize their experience. Bespoke experiences are available as far as 320 days before the set sail. All right, does Cunard have a book club? A book club will be held on all voyages with 4 or more sea days, with a new book approximately every 3 months. Guests should check the daily program for details. Bookshops are available on the Queen Victoria, Queen Mary II, and every Cunard ship has an extensive onboard library. Can my clients have friends join them on board for a farewell party? Due to the stringent security measures and to ensure the safety of our guests and crew, we do not allow visitors on board. What are event voyages? Well, your clients can be a part of an experience unlike any other by joining one of our special event voyages. They will be immersed in the enriching world of arts and literature, gastronomy and wine, and much more. Diverse, unique, tailored, made to bring popular themes to life, these carefully curated voyages feature the creme de la creme when it comes to special guests and partnerships. Guests will be inspired by dazzling performances and thought-provoking speakers, enter into discussions with fellow guests, delve in deeper with interactive workshops and master classes. See the resources tab for more info. Oops. Okay, so they have that one. They have the Transatlantic Fashion Week, Anthony Ingles and the National Symphony Orchestra, Dance the Atlantic, Cheltenham Literature Festival, and 185 anniversary Cunard event voyage. Are guests able to pre-reserve spa treatments? Yes, to give a real sense of vacation and escapism on their voyage. Advise your clients that they can book a spa treatment before they embark. They may choose from our stunning selection of treatments on My Cunard up to 6 months prior to sailing. See the resources tab above. So beautiful spa, right? All right, and then on board. So what forms of communication are available to reach clients on board? Guests can be reached by internet, phone, or fax on any of our ships. Once on board, your clients will be able to access My Voyage, our complimentary digital planner, from any smart device by joining the ship's guest Wi-Fi. My Voyage allows guests to browse and book the ship's restaurants, selective entertainment on board, join a virtual queue, giving them more time to relax while we prepare their table, or even book shore experiences. You can purchase an internet package. It is not required for access to My Voyage, though. It is available for all guests to use as long as they have compatible device. Okay. All right. You can also purchase internet. Starlink is one of the top ones now. Our queens are now fully equipped with SpaceX Starlink. Low Earth orbit satellite technology which provides more reliable internet connection at even faster speeds. Visit our website for pricing, discounts for whole voyage purchases, multi-device plans, and discounts for Cunard World Club members. Link in the resource above. Guests may purchase an internet plan before they sail in My Cunard or on board, and technical assistance is available. World Club members with complimentary internet credits can only book on board, and discounts are available for multi-device plans and plans on voyages of 16 nights or more. The Essential plan, you got web browsing, email, and social media, text and image, or Premium, web browsing, email, social media, text, image, and video streaming. So the Premium does allow the video streaming. And then, of course, phone. You have direct dial ashore. Guests may direct dial ashore worldwide from their staterooms. Phones are charged almost $5 per minute for the satellite connection to be charged to the guest onboard account. Via personal cell phone. Mobile phone services available on board our ships. Guests can send SMS, text messages, or call using your usual mobile phone numbers. Guests wishing to use their mobile phone should verify that their service provider has an agreement with Telenor, our ship's provider. Costs are usually higher than when making an international call to or from a mobile phone. And then the via ship satellite telephone, guests can be reached on board by calling or faxing the ship directly with a satellite connection. Callers are connected to the purser's desk, who will attempt to contact the guest, which may take some time, or a message can be delivered to their stateroom. Be aware this service can be very expensive and prices is subject to change, and there may be times that the ship is not receiving a signal. And again, something to keep in mind, even though you purchase the internet package or whatever through your cell service, like I was, I had international travel and stuff, but when you're out in the water, it doesn't count, right? So I got like a $300 bill. One of my agents got an $800 bill. And I'm like, I even bought the cruise, package. Yeah, but you have to be at the port or something. So if you don't buy it on the ship or whatever, just remember, maybe keep it on airplane mode while you're out in the international waters. So just sharing that. All right. Are there laundry services on board? Cunard does provide specialty cleaning services. Self-service laundriettes are on board each ship. Specialty cleaning. So there you go. Our specialty cleaning service utilizes a professional aqueous cleaning process for sensitive and non-washable garments invented in 1991 by Purcell and Company in cooperation with Meal. The environmental friendly method avoids chemical solvents and is recognized by the environmental groups in the United States Environmental Protection Agency for its ability to clean garments without shrinking or damaging them. It typically uses wet clean machine with water, biodegradable soaps, and specializing pressing equipment. Successful wet cleaning relies on the operator's experience and knowledge of fabrics. The EPA states that the wet cleaning is the most environmentally sensitive garment cleaning method, as it does not use hazardous chemicals or generate hazardous waste, thus reducing the risk the risk of water and soil contamination. Self-service laundrettes on board, which are complimentary washing machines, laundry detergent. You may bring your own personal laundry detergent if you wish. Tumble dryers, ironing facilities, and are available 7:30 until 9, subject to change. The laundrettes can be found in the following locations. So that's nice. You can do your laundry while you're there for free. That's a change. Is there a florist on board? Yeah, yes, you can order floral arrangements, corsages, boutonnieres can be placed on board or pre-ordered on guest My Cunard or by calling our contact center. See the resources tab above for more information about the wide assortment of gifts and indulgence. So there you go. Sail away bouquet, garden bouquet, roses, European vase, bells of Ireland, carnations by the dozen. Are marriages performed on board the Cunard vessels? Yes, and more Cunard celebrations at sea allow guests to celebrate a greater variety of life special moments on board in style, from birthdays to bar mitzvahs, proposals to graduations, and of course, weddings. Cunard offers the following packages: Cunard ceremony package, commitment ceremony package, renewal of vow package, and engagement packages. See resources above for more information. What is the onboard dress code? Well, during the day, guests are free to relax and dress as they please in all areas of the ship. Then as the sun goes down, the style goes up. Every night on board, we ask that guests wear smart attire in most of the bars, restaurants, and entertainment venues. On our much anticipated gala evenings, we invite them to dress to impress and celebrate with us. There are 2 of these special gala evenings for every 7 days of your voyage. So relaxed. What is the dress code? So days at sea with Cunard offer your clients time to explore the ship at their leisure. How they spend their time is entirely up to them. They may take a dip in the pool, relax with a book on deck. There's also any amount of daily activity to join in, from fitness classes to wine tasting and arts and crafts. At this time, as this time is leisurely, it's important that your clients wear clothes that they feel comfortable in. Shorts, t-shirts are perfectly acceptable. We encourage that they bring swimwear and workout clothes if they so incline. Smart wear. So if your clients do want to make an effort in the evening, they won't be alone. The majority of the guests traveling with us embrace the chance to switch to smart attire by night. This doesn't mean they'll be expected to wear a gown or dinner jacket each evening. Smart attire simply means a dress shirt, trousers, skirt, and a top, skirt and a top, or a cocktail dress. Essentially, they may choose something along the same vein as they'd wear to a stylish restaurant or theater on a special occasion. And then, of course, the gala. Gala evenings follow one of few themes. Guests will find many nods to these themes throughout the ship. So they'll want a wardrobe to match. Whether they want to put on a show or give the theme a more subtle nod with an embellishment of or accessory, the choice is theirs. Ladies may wear an evening or cocktail dress, smart trousers, suit, or formal separates. Gentlemen are invited to wear a dinner jacket, tuxedo, or dark suit with a regular bow tie. Formal national dress and military uniforms are acceptable as well. All right. And gala evenings, so these are some of the ones, follow one of these themes. Black and white. Join in the monochrome palette with evening wear in full black and white or patterns that combine both colors. You have the Roaring 20s. A simple hint towards the theme is all that's required: a pocket square with an Art Deco print, or a feathered slide in the hair. Or if guests wish to bring a flapper dress or suspenders and a trilby hat, they'd be sure to fit in. Red and gold. Guests can celebrate Cunard's rich heritage identity with a red bow tie, sparkling gold accents through to red dinner jackets and red or gold gowns. And then the masquerade ball. Evening of mystery, intrigue, suspense awaits as Cunard transports guests back to the Renaissance and the spectacular Venetian masquerade carnivals. Whatever they decide to wear, they should bring along a mask to match, or even make their own. All right. And is smoking allowed? For the safety, hold on 1 second, I'm sorry. Hey there, I'm on a training. Can I play back? All right, bye. For the safety and comfort and enjoyment of our guests, smoking, including electronic alternatives, is not permitted in staterooms, on stateroom balconies, or in public rooms. Guests will find designated areas on the open decks where smoking is permitted. The only exception is in Churchill's Cigar Lounge, which is reserved for cigar and pipe smokers only. This policy is designed through direct feedback from our guests and is for safety and comfort of all our guests. All restaurants are non-smoking, and this includes outdoor dining alternative. Vaping, electronic cigarettes, and vaporizing devices, including those who do not emit smoke, are permitted in designating smoked areas. If traveling to the United Arab Emirates, please note the use and possession of electronic cigarettes is illegal there. And if guests are arriving or leaving the country by plane, please be advised that the electronic cigarettes will be confiscated at the airport and you may face a penalty. So if you're visiting any of the UAE ports as part of your cruise, please do not take your electronic cigarettes ashore. Again, good to know, right? My clients are reserved in the Queen's Grill and their children's are in Britannia staterooms. Can they dine together? No, they can't. Seats in the exclusive Queen's Princess Grills are limited to the guests that purchase accommodations in the Queen's and Princess Grill suites. However, guests in the Queen's and Princess Grill may be accommodated in the Britannia restaurant. So what's the difference between the Queen Mary 2 deluxe balcony staterooms and premium sheltered balcony staterooms? Deluxe balcony staterooms feature a balcony with a traditional glass barrier which does not obstruct the view. Premium sheltered balcony staterooms feature a balcony that is enclosed by the steel hull of the ship with a large window-sized opening. Okay. Are reservations accepted prior to sailing for alternative dining venues? Absolutely. Guests can arrange for an extra special meal during their voyage and book a table for lunch or dinner on my Cunard before they sail, or they can book on board using our digital planner, My Voyage. Discount will be given if your clients book their reservations pre-cruise. Okay, so again, always pre-select everything, try to get everything paid for and taken care of ahead of time. Is it possible to transport dogs to Europe? Yes, dogs and cats can only sail on the transatlantic crossings in the kennels on Queen Mary 2, with embarkation or disembarkation in New York, Southampton, or Hamburg. Can pets traveling in the kennels visit their owner's stateroom? No. With the exception of service animals, pets are not allowed to indoor-outdoor areas of the kennel where pets may be walked. Is there a long wait list? Absolutely. Queen Mary 2 is the only ship that offers kennels service across the Atlantic. So space is very limited. Guests must plan ahead. Kennel sizes, so you have 12 lower, 12 upper. 2 kennels may be opened up to accommodate larger animals, and guests are charged per kennel. Dogs must have their own kennel, cannot share a kennel with other dogs. Cats are allowed to share a double kennel with another cat. Weight restrictions, upper cage 25 pounds or less, lower cage 26 pounds or more. Maximum length measuring from the tip of their nose to the base of their tail, one upper, one lower, is 34 inches. 2 cages may be open to accommodate pet lengths of 59 inches. And maximum pet height for all kennels is 27 inches. Measurement is from the top of the shoulder to the floor. All righty. Is it possible to send postal mail to guests on board? Yes, please address all letters and then enclose in a second envelope and send to, there's the information. All mail should be clearly addressed with the return address on the back of the envelope. Please note, due to custom and security, we can only pass on letters, cards, and documents. And be advised that the time must be allowed for the letter to reach our offices, to be processed and mailed to the ship, and that we cannot guarantee delivery. Is it possible for guests to send postal mail to guests on shore? Yes, a concierge postage service is available on board. Guests are able to send mail, letters, postcards, not packages or parcels from the ship by visiting the purser's office, handing their mail over, where it will be stamped with the ship's rubber postage stamp, passed ashore at the earliest opportunity, and sent via standard mail process to its final destination. A fixed postal rate will be charged to the onboard accounts for each item sent, and the amount varies dependent on the cruise itinerary. Details will be made available to the guests on board. For guests in the Queen's Grill and Princess Grill suites, ship's concierge will handle all mail at your request. Cunard cannot be held accountable for any post that is not received or lost. What is the hotel dining service charge? It is a daily amount for each guest that will automatically be added to their onboard account for their convenience to recognize the efforts of a wide variety of crew members who contribute to the White Star service experiences of all guests. Crew members eligible to receive these funds work in various departments, many of whom rotate among different ships throughout our fleet. The amount of the hotel and dining service charge is based on the guest stateroom category and is automatically added to their onboard account and can be prepaid as the guest My Cunard or be covered by a sales promotion. Click Resources tab above for current information. So that's probably kind of like gratuities, right? They automatically assign those. All right, click next. So our dedicated travel advice portal, one source, contains everything you need. Take a look and explore for yourself. So again, we've gone over this several times. All right, you have now completed your please review a few of the major points from frequently asked questions. All right, so maybe take a picture of this. 25% deposit on voyages of 30 days required within 3 days of reserving or sooner. A reservation on a guarantee status may not be upgraded. It's important to reserve your clients in the category they desire. Cunard Care travel protection may not be removed after final payment. Guests must obtain a required visa even if they do not intend to leave the ship in that port. Shore excursion spa reservations may be pre-reserved. Jeans are not allowed in the restaurants during dinner. Guests who are not reserved in the Queen's or Princess may not dine in the Queen's or Princess grills. Now that you've read the frequently, it's time to take your test. This quiz is comprised of 10 questions. Let's see how much you learned. Are you ready? Which ships have single staterooms? I think I said all of them but one. You guys remember? Anybody? You're quite Groot. All right, Which ships on Cunard offer single staterooms?
Queen Mary 2, Queen Victoria, it says, and Queen Elizabeth all offer single.
Thank you. Just not Queen Anne. Thank you. What can occur if your clients do not have a required visa? You may be denied boarding, right?
Yes.
Which of the following can be pre-reserved? What do you guys think?
They do have shrimp.
Huh?
What about production shows? Is that also part of that?
I don't remember them saying that they can pre-reserve those because
Hmm,
they don't cost anything or whatever.
okay.
But again, I'm not for sure.
What about boarding times?
Let's look.
Isn't it one of the choices for pre-reserved
Which of
on?
the following can be pre-reserved on my Cunard? I think maybe all of them. Okay, this says shore excursions, alternate dining, drink packages, spa treatment, specific shows and events, and club sessions.
So not the internet.
So it's all but boarding times. Internet was one of them.
Shore excursions, alternate dining, pre-reserved, drink packages, spa treatment, specific shows and events, and children's club sessions.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about internet.
You can pre-book special dining, wellness, convenience, popular activities. All right, so no boarding time and no, don't they have to pre-purchase before or else? Yeah, that's what I thought too. On the internet. I don't know. Let me guess this and see. Okay, so before your cruise, pre-book shore excursions, activities, for the ship. I don't know. I'll try it.
I got them all. It got to be all of them because I just clicked on submit and it was incorrect. So probably all of them.
Well,
That's
guests who receive world internet must book on board.
so it's all but internet. Okay.
All right. Drag and drop correct deposit amounts due to the time frame. Matching the I don't know. Special celebration. Fun. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is kind of
Um, the the two bottom ones, um, so where it says whether a milestone or their 21st, that's the birthday one. And then the once in a lifetime, that's right. Okay, that looks right.
for those. Okay, take a picture. Correct. Yay. Guests may smoke cigarettes as well as cigar and pipes in the cigar lounge. I think that's true, isn't it? Nope.
Oh, no.
Only smoke the pipes and cigars, I guess.
Yeah, there's a separate cigarette lounge. I didn't see the question in time.
All right. On which Cunard voyages may guests bring cats and dogs? It's just that one. Transatlantic Queen Mary 2. Cunard offers the following internet plans on board. Was it basic and premium?
It's
Essential.
essential.
Essential
Yeah.
and premium. Thank you. What documentation must your clients have with them on all international?
Just the passport.
Correct. Which of the following are styles that are not a part of the evening dress code?
It's everything except gala and smart attire. Everything except those. Except those.
About relax,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Which are current or past event voyages?
I have a picture.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Yay. Did I pass? Oh, good. At least I passed. All right, guys, let's get you guys passing. Ugh.
I'm
The-
already done too.
Is that last
Does-
one that we just left from, which are current or past event voyages? Isn't it all of them except for the orchestra? Did anybody get that one yet?
I flunked that, but that guy, I remember the one with the guy's name.
Yeah.
Remember that was one. I thought, well, maybe that was one of the literature ones instead of the past thing.
It's actually all of them.
It is
Just
all of them.
FYI, yes, all of them.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Does booking on a guaranteed basis ensure a stateroom upgrade?
No,
No,
No.
false.
I have a
No,
different
not
one here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, because I have a different one that I didn't see on the questionnaire from Marnie. It says here, Cunard offers which stateroom upgrade paths? I have reserving on a guarantee basis, booking promotion, Cunard upgrade program, complimentary
It's
upgrade.
it's everything except reserving on a guaranteed basis.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I have one. Does booking on a guaranteed basis ensure a stateroom upgrade? And
No.
the choices are absolutely, it guarantees, not always, it depends on the category book, and no, always book
No.
the category. It's no. Thank you.
God darn it. I'm gonna have to retake it.
A personal and printed pre-cruise booking is mailed to guests at 30 days.
This one is a personal and printed pre-cruise booklet is mailed to guests at 30 days before departure. True or false?
I believe that's
Yes.
false. I think it's mailed 60 days ahead.
60 days, yeah.
Thank you.
Does anybody remember choice?
No, it
choose
was
possible
true. It
reason,
was true. It was true. It was 30 days.
choose
Oh,
possible
sorry
reason
about
for
that.
a guest to be denied boarding.
2 reasons.
It says choose possible reasons.
Okay, there's, what are the options?
Unable to present appropriate ID,
I would say
arriving with unregistered mobility device, failure to receive required vaccination, or failure to get required visa.
I'd probably say all of them. What do you guys think?
I can't remember if I got that one wrong because I chose everything except the vaccination, but I might have got that one wrong. Can't remember.
No, I got it wrong.
Did you choose?
Okay, Cunard offers which stateroom upgrade path?
Hold on. Which one did you get? All?
Booking promo.
Okay.
Is it all of them?
I don't know.
What's the question?
Cunard offers which stateroom upgrade path? Booking promotion, reserve on a guaranteed basis, complimentary upgrade, Cunard upgrade program.
Cunard upgrade program and complimentary. I think those were the two because I think they said
think
that. Go ahead.
It
I
was
think
everything
that's
except it was everything except reserving on a guaranteed basis.
yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Correct.
What was the booking on a guarantee basis ensure a stateroom upgrade again? Is it absolutely no always book the category in which your client
What
wishes
was
to
I
uh
think that was no. What's the question again?
does booking on a guarantee basis ensure a stateroom upgrade?
No.
Yeah,
Says
that's no.
absolutely no. Okay. Always book the category in which okay. Got it. Thank you.
It's just no. Yeah.
True or
Which-
false? All communications from Cunard to our guests is in electronic forms. That's not true. That's false.
That's false.
I have a question. Which are current or past events? And I know I got this wrong last time.
All of them. I think they said all of them. Because I didn't choose the live or the C show.
The Anthony Inglis Film Festival, literature, transatlantic, and dance, right?
I think they said all of them.
Okay.
Let us know. Was it,
Pre-reserve on my Cunard is
was
the
that one
shore
right?
excursion.
Was that one
Yeah,
right?
that was right.
Okay.
The shore excursion, the alternate dining, the spa. Is that right? And the production.
I think they said to pre-reserve everything, it was everything but the internet, right?
Okay.
I think.
Nope, I got that wrong.
Which of the following are styles that are not part of the evening dress code? Is that dress to impress attire, relax attire, and formal attire?
I believe so. I think it was everything except gala and smart.
Smart. Okay, that's what I think.
Oh, don't click those two. It was everything except those
Yeah.
two.
I did.
Mhm.
Okay, I passed.
Yay.
Yay.
Possible reason for guests to be denied boarding. I got this wrong last time. Unable to present an appropriate ID, arriving with unregistered mobile device, failure to receive required vaccination, and failure to get required visa.
I thought it was everything, but I don't know what happened on the last one, if that was it or not.
Yeah, I got it wrong last time.
Did you put everything?
Yeah.
What was it again?
Says choose possible reasons for guests to be denied boarding. Failure to get required visa, failure to receive required vaccination, arriving with an unregistered mobile device, and unable to present appropriate ID.
Maybe the end.
I think it's
Mobile
everything
device?
except the mobile device.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the mobility advice, not mobile advice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So all of them
That's right,
except for
yeah.
the mobility?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Nope, that's not right.
I don't know.
No?
Oh. Okay, the internet.
So-
I picked basic and essential last time. Is that right or wrong?
Wrong. It should be premium and essential.
Yeah.
Premium and essential. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I passed anyway.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. So did everybody pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys. Do you want to do the final exam? 30 minutes? Or do you want to do it?
It'll be more like an hour.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's not going to be 30 minutes.
Or do you want to go ahead and do it next week? And then we can do the refresher. And
Yeah, start fresh, I say.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I have one elective I need to catch up on, and that's the one, A World of Drinks.
Okay.
I'm not sure which week we did that one because I may have been out that day,
Here, let
but
me
I'll
look.
look through your YouTube channels to find it.
World of Drinks.
Onboard experience is an elective.
Right here, we did it on 3/21.
Okay, so that would have been.
I have one too. But the only one I have open is Sales Tool FCC Hints and Tips. Did we do that one?
Yes, I did it, but
I
it
think that
didn't.
was
It didn't.
2 weeks ago.
I did, but it's showing that it's say start and resume.
Yeah, go in and make sure that for next week that everybody has theirs. If you didn't, if you took a picture, make sure to send it over to Cunard or One Source and let them know to fix it. What was the last one you said? Sales Tools FCC Hints and Tips?
Yep,
Yes.
That's on 4/11. We did that just last week.
Okay.
that's the one I missed. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, congratulations. Let's get ready for our exam next week. That works out good because that way at least we had one more week reserved anyway. So we'll clean it up and get it for the end of the year. Or end of the April. So congratulations, everybody. Have a great weekend. Have a great Easter. If you guys want to join me tomorrow, we're learning about mountain tourism. So that should be an interesting one.
Yes, I want to.
Yeah, it's under TBO Academy. All right. So many of you have already been here, but if not, it's very easy to sign up. And we'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time. And as we always say, your business for yourself but not by yourself. So if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. So have a great one.
You too.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
Mom.
Happy Easter.
All right.
Bye. Happy
Yay.
Easter.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.